Ellsworth.
And I'm Karen Edwards.
And we are here to talk about what's happening in the industry, not even to speak about on the coffee shops. We have so much happening, but Karen, the big news of the week.
I know.
Roofing Technology Think Tank.
We are here in person in Brooklyn, and we spent the day yesterday at the Brooklyn Navy Yard, which, wow, what an incredible facility.
So cool. So cool.
The sign says we used to launch ships. Now we launch startups.
Yes.
And the Brooklyn Navy Yard opened in 1801.
Mm-hmm.
And all the ships that our country had for World War I and II were made there. And the buildings are huge. Obviously they're making large ships there.
All the pulleys and everything that would move those huge ships are still up. And then down below them are all of these shared spaces and all of these startup companies. It was really something to see.
It was amazing. And we went there to visit Renovate Robotics. This was the RT3 group, the Roofing Technology Think Tank. And Renovate Robotics, Dylan and Andy and their team, I think there's 9 of them now, they are creating Rufus.
They are a robot to put shingles on roofs. And we got to see it. It is in the very beginnings. And actually, they've been at this, a couple years?
Yeah, almost 2 years. And they're going to be ready they've got a deck in their parking lot. That's where we saw the robot in action. But in about 6 to 8 weeks, they're going to be trying it out on a house.
On a house. It is, I have to tell you, I was so impressed. And Karen, it wasn't just, and we talked about this a little bit yesterday when we were doing some things, it wasn't just that there was a robot on the roof, which actually, to me, is more like a printer. That's how it goes across the roof, and you load in shingles and it goes right across the roof, just like you would a printer. Put a paper in and it prints away. But it's nailing down shingles as it goes. But it really, to me, yesterday made a huge difference in thinking about what the future is going to bring around this technology.
Right. And you have to look at this. I thought someone in our group said, it's just another piece of equipment that you use on the roof.
Yeah, it's really not a robot.
No.
It's a piece of equipment, but it's a smart piece of
automated
equipment. Yeah. And, one of the things that really came out of that too, Karen, that I found incredibly, I know I haven't stopped talking about it, is that the products of tomorrow, the roofing products of tomorrow, may be built for these machines, for these robots, whereas right now they are really engineered and manufactured for humans,
right?
To humans to lift and to stuff. But we are probably going to see all kinds of new products come out because of this technology. I think that in itself is so exciting.
It really is.
Yeah.
And the technology is moving so fast. So fast.
Yeah.
If you look at where they were just a short time ago to where they are now, to in 6 weeks from now being ready to put it on a roof.
I know. And you know what was great? It was really seeing that yesterday. It made me think of other great tools that we have in the industry, whether that's Leister or the mini Macadon. I mean, we already have examples of automated machinery on the roofs.
Yeah.
We're just going to the next step. And this is really the first one to be on a steep slope.
For residential.
For residential. Yeah, it was great. And I have to tell you, Karen, you do such a great job as the executive director of RT3. And the people there, wow.
Oh, yeah. We had 26 of our members were there. And just, after we did our tour and our demo and we sat down and we spent 45 minutes or so talking about how we think this is going to change the industry, why it matters, and just such great insights.
Yeah. And then we bring it to you. Yes. So all of our members who are here are going to be bringing this back to their companies, to their social media platforms, really talking about what is happening out there and what you as roofing contractors should be aware of so you can be at the forefront for your business. You can become a member, a community member, or just follow RT3. I have to tell you, it is a great organization and has so much information for you. So I feel very honored that we were able to be here, and I love the shipyards. The one thing we did get to do yesterday is we were able to sit in while these startup companies were pitching their products. And
to potential investors.
To investors. Renovate Robotics was one of them. There was another one, SOS Ocean, that I found.
They take sargassum, which is like a seaweed.
Yeah.
They harvest it before it gets to the shore, because when it gets to the shore, that's when it releases methane and does all this terrible thing. But they are taking it
Yeah.
And then they're turning it into something
To
else.
fertilizer.
Yes, fertilizer.
So that we don't have all the bad chemicals going into our crops and going into the ocean. I mean, they're like breaking a cycle.
It was amazing.
Yeah. So cool. So that's the kind of stuff, when we talk about RT3 or roofing technology think tank, a lot of time you think it's all roofing all the time, which our life is. But it's not. We are actually hearing about other technologies that are out there and saying, how do they apply to us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was enlightening, eye-opening. It changed our way of thinking a little bit.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Okay, so
back on the home front,
we're
right?
still in Brooklyn.
Yep.
And so we are in Brooklyn, and but we have a lot coming up on the coffee shops. Tomorrow we have coffee conversations. So by the time you see this, you probably want to watch this on demand because bring your tissues. This is going to be a heartfelt coffee conversations, all about canines
for warriors. Yeah,
for
sponsored
veterans.
by Beacon and Tri-Bell. Thank you. And I heard that Megan was putting the PowerPoint together for it, and it was so many pictures of dogs. She got teary.
I heard she cried.
Yeah,
that's what I heard too. Yeah, I know.
So cute.
And tomorrow I'm hoping she can hold it together as a producer. I'm just
She's
hoping.
sitting right on the other side of the camera right now, which is why we're talking about her.
But we are going to have some veterans on there. We're going to, of course, have the experts from Beacon and Tri-Bell. And really, this is a part of Mental Health Month for May. Such important topics to talk about because our veterans, we need to give back. And Beacon and Tri-Bell are raising, I think they said close to $500,000. It was $400,000 that they're giving this year, and it's going up from there. And so we're going to talk about how you can donate and how you can be a part of that. And then we're correlating it back into why it's so important for the roofing industry, because construction and construction workers also have high levels of mental concerns about suicide.
Mm-hmm.
And we've covered this a lot of times. We just feel it's so important. Something to be talked about and not put in the corner.
Yep.
So join us on Coffee Conversations or watch it on demand. And then next week, I am really excited for the Metal Talk you have.
Yeah, it's with Leanne Slattery from Metal Construction Association. And we're going to be talking about why you should be involved in your associations, how to get involved in your associations, how it can help your business. I'm telling you, get involved in associations. The first one I was really involved with was Florida.
Yes.
And I got on a committee. I won an award. I chaired a committee. I made so many great connections, and it was such a great networking. So it not only helped their organization, it helped me personally and professionally. And so we're going to talk all about that from the eyes of the metal industry. So we would love for you to register for that. That is going to be on Wednesday, May 15th.
Exactly. So important. We support our associations across the board, whether it's roofing, metal, coatings, waterproofing, you name it, adhesives, caulking. We do it all. Air barriers. Because we really believe in the associations and want to help you get involved, because it's been one of the key items for us in our success.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, okay, then we also, so we're sitting here in Brooklyn, and we're like, I wonder what's happening in roofing. And guess what? We went to the mobile optimized app for Roofers Coffee Shop, went to the newsroom, and then we're going to go to the classifieds. But we have so much good stuff on here. I'm like, whoa. Busting 5 metal roofing myths.
Oh, that's in the newsroom.
That's in the newsroom.
Yeah.
I love this.
How many times? You would think that we'd be beyond this, right?
I know.
It's loud when it rains. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
This is some great tips on if you're like wanting to sell metal roofs and you're getting some pushback from your customers. It's some great information from Sheffield Metals.
Yeah, Sheffield Metals. They do such great content. In fact, you know what, Karen? We're going to be on one of Sheffield's upcoming podcasts for their metal
roofing channel.
Yes, metal roofing channel. So excited about that. That's going to be very fun. Okay, the other one that I don't know if everybody knows about, but I tell people about this all the time because they always want to say, "What's the most popular? What do people like to read about?" Well, you can find out every single month when our editorial team puts together the top April articles.
Yeah, not April, every month.
Every month. I'm reading it.
But it's April right now. And so you want to see what's hot? What are people reading the most? It's drone technology, it's attic ventilation, and it's people on the move. We've got a lot of announcements about people taking new roles.
A whole list with links.
Yeah.
We make it so easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Top 10.
I know. I love it. That is on. Oh, look. Roofers Coffee Shop welcomes Rapid RevOps.
Nice.
Stephanie. Yes. So such great stuff in the newsroom. Be sure to check it out. Okay. Shall we go to the classifieds?
Oh, yeah. This is your favorite part.
Okay. Yes. Let's see what we have in the classifieds
So
today.
much good stuff.
We have. Oh, there's John Kenny.
Yeah, that's going to sell out.
I know. What's the dates? The dates is, I can look here on my app, or not app, but on my mobile-enabled website. July 23rd through the 24th, 2024 in Lakeland, Florida. It's going to sell out.
It is. He does such a great job. He's been going around the country a lot this year doing trainings for different manufacturers.
Yeah.
And now he's doing one in his own backyard. That's very
cool. Yes. It's so cool. And as always, we have so many great job opportunities on here. So, established company looking for a managing partner. That sounds pretty good.
It's in the Midwest.
In the Midwest. Yeah. Noble General Contracting. So, if you're interested, check that out. Mm-hmm. One of our new one of our new partners on Roofers Coffee Shop is Pro Shield. Check it out. Very, very cool systems.
They're hiring a technical manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. It's all on here. I'm telling you, it's so great. So, Karen, next week?
Yeah, you are going to be at National Roofing Partners moderating a panel.
I'm so excited. I love National Roofing Partners. You know, their network of contractors is well over 200 across the country. Wow. And they do such amazing work. And this is their leadership summit. Mm-hmm. Folks who are going to be speaking there are Reed Ribble, Luke McCormick, and then we're having this panel. And on the panel, we're going to have Kevin Summers from Carlisle, Greg Bloom, our friend from Beacon, and Ray July from Chinook, and Trent Cotney with Adams and Reese. Mm-hmm. I can't believe I remembered all that.
Panel.
Yeah, it was very good. And so we're going to be talking about trends. We had a great practice. We went through what's happening, mergers and acquisitions, weather, all the different things that are out there that are influencing material shortages, because there still are some. Yeah. We're going to be talking about that. So we'll report out on that afterwards.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So join us in our travels. It's not stopping. And I do want to do a shout out to say, if you're planning on going to the Florida show, which Karen just so eloquently talked about being a member of FRSA, you need to register now.
Yeah.
It's going fast.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great show.
A great show.
And first week in June.
Of course, we will be broadcasting live from the show.
Of course.
So if you can't make it, you can follow along with us. But highly encourage you to go there. If you do any business in Florida whatsoever, you need to be there.
And you'll see us, and we'll see you. So have a great week. This is the Weekly Blend.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.